Welcome back. So today, as you've seen by the title, we're doing another review on the Jenna RDA. This is a 22 millimeter atomizer that was made in the US, a collaboration between Ravens Moon and Jai Haze. This atomizer is actually named after Jai Haze's mother. So with that, what we're going to do, we're going to break it down, do a build, bring it back on top, talk a little bit more about it. So, see you in a few. Alright, so here you go. Here's the breakdown of the Jinna. So here's the deck, which is, focus this real quick. Okay. So as you see, it's got 4 screws so you can wrap your coils in either direction and everything will be fine. There are grub screws located on either side of the deck. Okay, it is a polished deck, so it's really well made with dual O-rings, so you get that nice snug fit. Very well machined, very well done. When you put your coils in, they will not bind up on you. You'll be able to put them in just like you need to, just cut them down to size. Now for me personally, what I've been using lately has been this Coil Master coil jig. It's basically the same thing as a coily tool. I believe that was originally made in the UK, and from what I've understood back is that Coil Master got permission to remake them, so they're not like those cheap ones that are coming in like with Geek Vape and all those companies. It's actually been remade, very well done, so that way it's metal. You got your different coiling size, you know, for your leg lengths. You can also measure how long everything is on the side. So it's really well made overall, which is, like I said, it's Coil Master. Let's get that cleared up a little for you. There it is. So there's that. That's what I use to do my leg cuts on this. I generally go all the way down to the lowest coil, around 4 millimeters. So the breakdown of the deck, as you can see, the 2 pieces here, you got these 2 channels on the deck. This is where your airflow is going to come in. It's going to come down to the bottom, hit underneath your coil, and come back up through the center. It's guided through very well. As you can see, the ledges are cut down because your airflow at the this Ultim ring is actually going to sit and lock in place on both sides. And then inside your cap, you have the airflow adjustment to adjust your airflow that will guide back and forth right through here to allow you to adjust your airflow via the drip tip, which the drip tip controls it from the inside. With that, I got the additional beauty ring, which takes it from a 22 millimeter to around a 24 millimeter overall. So with that, as you can see, you have a white, it's just a standard 810 drip tip, but then it's been flushed out around so it fits nicely around the top of the RDA. You can use other 810 drip tips. I don't have any at the desk right now. All my stuff's been packed. I'm moving on Sunday, but all you do is you put your drip tip in, and then inside you'll see there's a black insert that, oops, I pushed it down. Hold on, there we go. Let me see if I can get this to work without the Ultim insert. Alright, so there you go. So here you go, you can see inside right here where you twist it, and you'll see the airflow inside adjust right there. So the insert comes in, it'll close all the way, and then if you keep going, it'll only close to about right here. So that's how the drip tip works. And then inside, as you can see, there's this black section inside right here on the inside of the deck, which will allow you to, which is what controls it when your drip tip activates it. As you can see on the inside, it does move as I'm turning my finger. With that, you know, you'll set up your drip tip or your deck. So the way I like to put it together, so it's really easy. Usually you get 2 of these inserts You usually get 2 inserts. There's this one here, and there's another one that you get, which brings it and makes it a little bit more restricted, but I don't have that right now with me. Like I said, I'm packing up right now. So the way I like to put it together is I set it onto the deck. Bitch. What? Fucking Butterfinger hands over here today. I set it on, which is these airflow controls. Those are the slots I was telling you about right there that will lock in here and over here. You set it together, then I just take my cap and I set it on, and then you just twist it until it locks down. And then once it locks down, just take your drip tip, put it in, and then you can test it out to make sure your airflow is going to work. And then that's all you have to do. It's really, really, really easy to put back together. There's really not much to really go over on the deck itself. Once you have it together, like I said, it's just, you know, once you get your beauty ring set up on side, this is what your deck will look like right here. So it's really, really clean. Really, really well made and designed. So basically the way it works is when your airflow comes in, it comes in through here, it travels down, hold on, there you go. It'll travel down from here, goes down, goes underneath the coil, and then comes back out the center. So it's really, really well made, where it's thought out, where you don't have to worry about leaking as much. It's really, really, really hard to make it leak. I have made it leak one time, because I pushed it, and that's on a tiny right here. I filled up the juice bottle, which I think it's a 9 ml juice bottle, and when I did that, I had it completely saturated or completely full, and I mashed that bottle until I about emptied it inside, and of course I made it leak. But that's excessive. That was me pushing it beyond what it was really designed and intended for. So with that, we'll go ahead and get ready to do the build on it. Bring it back on top, and that will be it. So, see you on top. So there you have it, the Jenna RDA. Very good RDA, very well made. I love it. The insert really, really enhances it. I've got the airflow down some. It's a 0.5 ohm coil build, 28 by 2 by 38, fused Clapton, nichrome 80. So if you have a chance to pick up one or an opportunity, I would suggest you getting one. I definitely recommend it. It's one of my top 3. The Apex RDA is my number 1, but you know, this still does not get replaced. You know, I rock it on a regular basis. It's always on something. And, you know, I'm also dripping, or I'm squonking in, but dripping, whatever you want to say, Jam Monster, the PB Jam, the grape, the original one. The new one's out now, the strawberry. So eventually I'll get a hold of that. But I wanted to do a quick review on the Jinna RDA. It is very nice, very well built, made in the USA by Ravens Moon. And also, Jai Haze himself is the one who designed it. Now, this is a tribute to his mother. That's why it's named Jinna. So, he did a very good job. This RDA really stands, and I know his mother will probably be proud of, you know, to have something named after her that's this good, in my opinion. So, with that, I'll catch you next time with the next review. But before then, let me show you some vapor. Let's speak English today. Some vapor production that this thing does, which is not meant for cloud chasing. It is a flavor RDA. So single coil, I'm rocking right now at 40 watts at a 0.50. I'm getting the peanut butter notes very well, and also that grape jam is right there on the end of it. So the inhale's peanut butter, the exhale, I've got that jam and the toast, you know, at the end of it. So this thing is really pulling out some really good notes. It's one reason why I like it. It intensifies different notes where I believe they should probably be. So it's really, really, really nice. So as you see, you get decent vapor production. It is an 810 drip tip, so you can use your own drip tip. I don't have any up here right now. They're 810 to show you. The drip tip does control. As you see, the Jinna actually has it where it covers the whole top. And it is beveled in, so it's supposed to, you know, be like a natural feeling when you're vaping on it. Very well constructed. No blemishes on mine. So great RDA, made in the USA. So you can pick these up for around $100 and $110 depending, sometimes a little bit cheaper depending on the person. But mine's with the beauty ring was about $115 US. So until next time, I'll catch you later. And don't forget to like and subscribe, comments down below, share it with everybody, help me out, help grow the channel, and don't forget to join the International Vapors Lounge. And this is Joshua Ozzie.